Welcome to my channel. How are you doing? My name is Dr. DrAnimwaa. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. I need a favor. Please subscribe. You have been watching, but you haven't subscribed. I have a friend that actually called me and said, I've been watching, and he called me to banter with some of the things. I said, I disagree with you. I did this. I said, subscribe. I said, oh, I'm a silent shareholder. Please don't be a silent shareholder. Support my channel by subscribing, by clicking the link, by sharing, by commenting, by liking. If you do all these things, YouTube will think that this is a great video and they will share it for others to know. The channel will grow, so please support me. Thank you very much for doing this. If you are an OG, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for always coming back and for watching my videos. Let's talk about gender roles in marriage. I have a very unpopular opinion. I do not think that a woman's place is the kitchen. I do not think that it's the woman's role or the woman's duty to cook. No, that's not me. And so if you think that you want to come and marry me, but I'm not available because you want me to come and sit at your house and cook for you because I'm a woman. That's not me. And that's why it's very important that you have those kind of conversations at the very beginning. There are some people that are definitely okay with it. So I do not believe in that. For the children that I'm raising, for the fact that cooking and some gender roles and things that need to be done around the house are survival skills like washing, like cooking, like cleaning. You need to do that so that you can live healthy in a healthy home. But then I also believe that one size does not fit all. And so you need to do what's best for you. So far as you're not being abused, so far as you're at peace, so far as you're okay with it, do what's best for you. So today let's talk through some different structures that you can use in your home with regards to gender roles. I've done a similar video on finances, and so now let's talk about one for gender. The first approach we're going to talk about with regards to gender roles is the roommate approach, where couples or partners will live together in a home and they live like roommates. And so I come, I cook my own food, I eat, I put the plates away. Somebody else comes, they cook their own food, they eat, they put the plates away. And when I feel like the washroom is dirty, you wash it. So you know how roommates live together? That's how some couples live together. Or this is an approach that you can use. You don't like the idea? Some couples actually live like roommates. And so, yeah, they just behave like roommates. That's one approach. Will this work for you or not? The next approach is one person takes all. One person takes all. And so one person is the designated person to do all the household duties. So one person will clean the house, wash the bathroom, will do everything. And then the other person will provide financially. For the home. I don't believe in the one person takes all approach because it's about, and I've said this in a previous video, children, when you're raising children, especially when there are children in the home, I don't believe in that approach. When you're raising children learn more from what you do than what you say. And so when they see that this person is doing this, they will think that it's okay. It's the woman's duty to do this. And so it's nice for you to help each other so that the children can see that, oh, and I don't have to do this or that. And so for that reason, I don't really believe in that approach. But if that approach works for you, who am I? No one formula for marriage. Do what works for you. So that's another approach that people do. It's if you do that one person takes all approach, I think I still recommend that you take a lawyer or you speak to a lawyer. I said that in the finance video where I said that one person takes all, because in some instances, the man does all the finances, bring all the money, pays for everything. And when the relationship doesn't work or something happens, then the woman has nothing to fall back on. And then the argument is you didn't do anything, you stayed at home. So before you take that role, you need to be sure that you have some financial backing. I also don't agree with a woman doing all of that and not working. So this is really one person takes it all, a housewife mode, where the person doesn't make any money and just stays at home and take care of the home. Make sure that there's some money somewhere. Make sure you're learning a skill just in case. God forbid life happens. You're not going to be here for in 10 and become 2,000, 3,000. No, we will not live to 3,000 years. And so if your partner is not there, is there some financial security? Is there some insurance? Is there some savings saved up somewhere? Just make sure you have that, you have a skill to continue. I've seen women lose homes because their partner died and there was no insurance and there was no money to pay for the mortgage and they had to lose their home. So just speak to someone to make sure that you're safe. Third one is the submissive provider. Submissive provider. It's similar to the one person takes all, just that in this aspect, this person does all the house chores and also provide financially. Yeah, most women do that. They do all the house chores. Their men do not work. They don't care to work, or they work but they always don't have money, or they work but they are using it on betting. And so the woman has to take care of everything: finances, school fees, rent, mortgage, everything. Clean the house. It cannot be me. I'm not telling you which one I'm doing, but it cannot be me. With a roommate approach, it's still everyone do your own thing, you know? Then we have the one person takes over, that's what they do. But with a submissive provider, it cannot be me. Next approach is a divide and share. And so we have the divide and share financial structure and we have the divide and share gender roles as well. And so, okay, the man will do this and then the woman will do this. So they divided. So the man will take care of school fees, this. And then the woman will take care of utilities, this. And then the woman will take care of laundry, cooking, this. And the man will take care of snow shoveling. The man will take care of this. And so they've divided everything in the house and they've shared it. Sometimes it's not equal because, and usually the divide and share, the woman usually does more. It's towing a little bit towards the submissive provider because the woman still does more. The woman will still do most of the household duties like the cooking, the cleaning, and all, and maybe the man will do just the shoveling, or maybe sweeping here and there, or vacuuming here and there. But the woman will still bring money and has things that they are doing. So it's sometimes not fair to the woman. It's not. It's not the divide and share. I will do this, you will do that. I do this, you do that. And for the men that do the snow shoveling and the vacuum, so when it's no winter, what are you doing? So maybe when there's no winter, they would water the garden and all of that. But I don't know. Choose which one ever. Choose whatever works for you because, well, what works for you will not work for me. We have the equality approach. Everything, or it's also called the egalitarian approach. Everything is divided and shared equally. So when you go to the home, you do this, I do this, and it's very equal. Very, very equal. The finances are divided equally. The house chores are divided equally. Everything. Someone would do the morning routine with the children, another person would do the evening routine. Divided. It's divided equally, the egalitarian approach. So if there's an approach that will work for you, of course, do you and choose the egalitarian. A lot of people choose the or do the egalitarian approach. A lot of feminists argue for the egalitarian approach. It is the in thing now that everything is divided equally and everything is done. In that same vein, around the egalitarian approach, we have the rationing approach, where I know couples that do that. This month, there are 12 months in a year. And so this month, January, I will do everything. And then the next month, February, you will do everything. Then the next month, March, you do everything, especially with regards to household duties. And so the cooking, the cleaning, everything, I will do that. And I know people that do it weekly too. So this is my week. Next week is yours. The other week is mine. You pick up the children this week, then I get a break, then you will do that. And it's working well for them. Some people do 2 weeks, some people do it monthly, some people do it weekly. And you go into some homes, the woman is resting because that week is not her week, so she gets the time off, and then the husband does all the work, taking care of the children and all that. So that's another approach that I know. I know a family personally that does this approach and is working really well for them. And so for each time someone gets a break, then we have the equity approach. We've talked about the equity approach in the finance video. And so it simply means who can do more will do it. And so for myself, when it comes to cooking, I cook most of the food in the home. I cook most of the food in the home because I am home. I work from home. I'm mostly at home. And so it just makes sense that I will cook most of the food at home. For all the businesses or everything that I have, I do it from home. I don't necessarily need to go out unless I really have to go out. Sometimes I have trainings that people request or I even suggest in-person training, then I go do it. So for that, the cooking, most of the cooking and most things will be on me to do. I'm not saying I use the equity approach, but I'm just giving an excuse that with the equity approach, you sort of come together and say, okay, who works where? How can it help? How can we? Because if your husband travels and for work 2 weeks in, 2 weeks out, it probably wouldn't work. Maybe you have to do 2 weeks in, 2 weeks out and do the rationing approach. So that is that. Equity approach is seeing who can do what. So you give who can do more, and then who can do less, depending on your working style or whether there is a disability in the home or not. There are some people that cannot do specific things, and there are people that don't like. Some people don't like washing at all. And so they would rather scrub the bathroom than wash. And so you look at all those differences that you have, and then you share the responsibilities equitably. It probably will not be equal. It would be different. And for this approach, it will also kind of work very well with the equity approach to finance. And if you know what the finance video, please go and watch it. I'll probably link it somewhere. You should go and watch it. So that is another approach that people use. And so if you're thinking of what am I going to go into the gender, there is no one size fits all. I don't want you to go into your home and say, no, you have to do this and I have to do this. Yeah, you can come together and use any of these approaches. See which one will work best for you. Use it and run with it. So what are you thinking? What are you thinking about this different gender roles? Do you have a different idea? Do you think, no, a woman's place in the kitchen? No, a man has to provide, and so I'll stay home. Then you're going to use the one person takes all. So the man provides everything, and then you stay home. That's great, but make sure you have some financial backing. Because if the man is no longer there, we've heard stories and we've seen, we know someone that went through that and it wasn't funny. I think just to prevent financial abuse, it's very, very important that a woman has something to do, has a skill, or even a man, that you're not just staying at home. There's something, there's money, there's insurance, there's some sort of financial backing there. Just in case what we dread or what we don't want to happen happens, then there's that backing. So yeah, if you ask me, I believe that there should be some sort of, the man should help. And I don't think there's a fixed, it's very fluid and it can evolve and it can change as things goes on. And I feel like even if your wife or your partner is sick and they can't do whatever it is that you can do, you can take that on and do it. There are some people that when their wives are sick and they're in the hospital, they will tell the doctors, please let my wife come home and come and cook for me. I've heard stories. My wife needs to come home and come and take care of her children. I feel like even regardless of how you ration or divide it or whatever gender roles you're doing, when it comes to the parent, when it comes to the children, you're all parents. And so you need to parent. Both of you need to be there for your children. Both of you need to either do it together, their morning routine or evening routine, or you need to be present in your child's life. So if someone is doing the morning routine, someone should do the evening routine so that the child can see you present in their life. Take the children out, be with the children, play with the children. That is very important. You need to be present in your children's life. So regardless of what or which approach works for you and you're going to use, make sure when it comes to the children, you're there for them 100%. There's no division, there's nothing. You are fully present in your children's life. They would remember. See, you will close your eyes and open it, or you blink and you're out of your home. And it's the memories that you make with them. Is what are they taking away? And now that the new generation that we have, they talk. They're not like us where we're told to keep everything hush hush and keep quiet. It's a different breed, a different generation. And so it's very important that they see you. And if you and your partner are not in the same city, but then your partner happens to be there with the children. So I know couples that have long distance marriage, so maybe the man is in a different city, the woman is somewhere else with the children. When you come home as the man, you've lived alone, yourself alone. So you were cooking for yourself, you're doing everything for yourself. When you come home, the woman will have the children. The woman have the children, so it is your time to come and help and support. It's not your time to come and relax and say, I was alone and I did all this and I've suffered. No, help. Because usually when you come home, you are home on vacation or you're home on a break, so, but the woman is still working and still doing whatever they have to do. So come and support, be there, be present in the children's life, help. Another approach that people do is whoever, anyone does anything, anyone, anyhow approach. Anyone does anything. And so I come to the house and the house is dirty. I clean it. I don't wait for somebody else to come and clean it. There's no food in the house. I cook it. I don't wait for somebody else to cook it. The bathroom is dirty. I clean it. There's laundry to be done. I do it. And then you could do a mixture of each. And so you could do that. I feel like any person sort of fits in with a lot of this where people would just say, okay, she's supposed to do it, he's supposed to do it, but I'll just do it anyway. Because they are not there, because they've traveled, or because, well, I really want to do it. And so I don't know what you think, but honestly, I think no one was born and said, okay, this is what you have to do. You may disagree, and that is totally okay. And so you can disagree in the comment section. But before we go, please, I want to appeal to you and ask for a favor. Share this video, like, comment, subscribe, all those fun stuff. And come back again next week for something interesting. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you for watching up till now. I hope many good things happen for you. And always remember, you are enough. You matter. Nothing lasts forever, and everything will make sense in the end. Until then, live life. You have only one life. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.